everyone. Welcome to today's Pick a Card reading. We are getting short and sweet messages from your angels, your spirit guides, and we have 4 groups to choose from today, 4 feathers, 4 angel messages for you. So this is group number 1, group number 2, group number 3, and group number 4. So use your intuition and see what feather is calling to you. Maybe you're being pulled towards multiple or all. There is no wrong answer. Do what feels right. There will be timestamps and chapters down below. So before we get into the short and sweet messages, let's take a moment to call in your guides, to call in my guides, angels, ancestors, spirit guides of the highest vibrational frequency. Please be with us today to provide the most accurate, meaningful messages for those watching at this time. Thank you for your clear and accurate messages, and thank you all so much for being here. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so much. Let's get started, and you can always pause if you need more time to decide what group is yours. So group number 1, let me just make sure the camera's a little higher up than usual, but okay, it's in frame, you can see it. So let's see what angel message you have today. You chose this beautiful feather, and this is the feather of starling. Now is the time to get out into the world and connect in authentic ways. Oh, I love this. So if you've been feeling a little lonely, maybe a little stir crazy or just stagnant, Spirit is really calling you to get out of your comfort zone, get out of the house, try new things, do new things, explore, experiment. Now is the time. It looks like there could be some really meaningful relationships coming into your life. And Spirit wants you to know that in order for that to happen, you have to put yourself in situations to meet these new people, whether it be a romantic relationship or a friendship. They have apps for everything too. I know it's a little harder these days, maybe a lot harder these days to meet new people, but there are a lot of ways actually in which you can do so. There's online communities, like dating apps, friend apps. You can go to like local events and maybe join like some class or like some group in your community, maybe like a book club, for example. But it really seems like there are some really close connections coming in. Spirit just wants to make sure you are open to it and putting yourself in the position in order for this to happen. Now is the time to get out into the world and connect in authentic ways. Yeah, and authentic is really standing out. To meet these new people, or just to get out in the world, like do things you feel in alignment with. Like, is there like some activity you've always wanted to do? Is there something you've always wanted to learn? This is the time to get out there, because when you're doing something that feels really aligned and feels really right to you, that is when you're going to meet these people, and they're going to be in alignment with what you're into as well. And it's just going to be a really deep connection that maybe has been lacking recently in your life or a long time, or you just are ready for some new experiences, some new people. Spirit, what else do you have for group number 1? This one. Oh, hi, Emmy. Signs and reminders. Oh, my cat. Is that a sign? Are you confirming this reading, little baby? So it looks like Spirit's sending you signs and trying to get you to pay attention to that. And these signs definitely have to do with them wanting you to get out in the world and try new things. So you could be seeing angel numbers. Are you seeing repeating numbers anywhere? Like when you look at the clock, when you're out and about, pay attention to that. And also you could be seeing animals, like maybe you're seeing like birds or butterflies, like pictured here, or maybe you're even finding feathers around. Really pay close attention to that and what you're doing, what you're thinking when you see these signs, these symbols. And that is Spirit's way of kind of like affirming you're doing the right thing or nudging you in the right direction. So that would be really important now. Any synchronicities, that is a sign from your angels that whatever you're doing is in alignment. Unless you're thinking, oh, is this not, if you're having a bad feeling and you see it, like it's just confirmation. So I always like to say, like a lot of people ask what a specific angel number means. And I think it's more important to consider what it means individually. So I like to write down what I'm doing or what I'm thinking when I see angel numbers. And then I can look back in my journal or my notes app and kind of see where it's like get going and what Spirit means by certain numbers, by certain signs. Also, if you see a certain animal a lot, or a certain bird's feather, you can like look into that and what that spirit totem means. What else, spirit, for group number 1? Oh, yes. Okay, this is spirit. Oh my God, I love this. This is spirit confirming that when you see these signs and stuff, it's a yes. Because remember, I was just talking about like, oh, well, maybe it's no. Like, when spirit sends you signs and reminders, it's a nudge that it's a yes. You're doing the right thing. You're on the right path. And if you had a question in your head going into this reading, the answer is yes. But really pay attention to the signs. Go out there. Like, if you're feeling nervous about a situation, that's totally normal. But just getting there, putting yourself out there, that's the hardest part. Just taking that first step, and you got this. And your angels are there. They could be just sending these signs and reminders to let you know that they're with you along your path, and it's a yes. I love that this like came out. Your angels are like, yes, go for it, girl, go for it, boy. So that is what I have for you, group number 1. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonated. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and have a great day. I love you so much. Hello and welcome to your reading, group number 2. This is the feather you chose. What a beautiful blue. Let's see what bird it's from and what message spirit has for you. A bluebird. You are being gifted with blessings of happiness and peace. Oh, how beautiful. Group number 2, there is some happiness. There's abundance coming into your life. If you've been feeling stressed, anxious, unhappy, things are about to change. Spirit wants you to keep your head up and know that you are being blessed. There are good things coming. So sometimes it's hard to believe that because there's like loss in our life. There could potentially be like things kind of falling away from your life, falling apart. And that's because it's not in alignment with you anymore. And there's something better coming in. Something needs to go for something new to come into your life. And you could have gone through a really hard time just in general. And Spirit wants you to know that, you know, those hard times are over and you're being gifted with happiness and peace. If there's been a situation going on, it looks like it's going to end in your favor with this peace. I feel like any anxious feelings, any worry about a situation is coming to an end here. Spirit, what other information can you tell us for group number 2? What else? Ooh. Compassion. Yeah, I feel like Spirit wants you to have compassion for yourself. Times can be hard. You don't need to make it any harder by being down on yourself. We all make mistakes. We all have hard times in life. It's part of our evolution. If everything was just easy peasy, we would never evolve. We would never grow spiritually. So really like looking at things that have happened in the past, looking at your life, be kind to yourself, be compassionate, and realize like you are evolving so much, and there's these gifts coming. Not only blessings of happiness and peace, but also this like spiritual gifts. Like you've really learned something, you've really evolved, and you've really grown. Perhaps there's been a lot of evolution spiritually, and that's, you had to leave some people behind because they weren't aligned with you anymore for some of you. And that could be what's been really hard. And I feel like it's okay to let people go. It's okay to let situations go. Maybe even a job. Spirit wants you to know you're doing the right thing. You're on the right path. They love you so much. They want you to love yourself too. Can you practice some more self-care, some more self-love this week? Just thinking of maybe doing some like heart chakra work. Just doing anything like kind of like nurturing yourself, kind of like being your own parent, just loving yourself, and like just know that these hard times are coming to an end. Of course, there's ups and downs throughout life, and that's inevitable to happen again, but this current situation you've been in is coming to a close, and yeah, don't think negatively about yourself. Your thoughts are very powerful, and Spirit wants you to practice more love for yourself. Oh my God, holy love came out. Yeah, your spirit guides love you so much. I can totally feel it right now. You are divinely loved, of course, but your spirit guides are here to like really show you that. I feel like there's been some period of time where you felt lonely, unloved, like everything was a mess, and you might have felt hopeless, but you are so loved, and there's so many blessings coming into your life, and your spirit guides are very present, and they're with you, and they want you to know that. Whenever you're feeling lonely or anything like that, you can always talk to your guide. You can ask for signs. You can ask for messages. But I feel like the main thing here is to know that you are being blessed. There's a lot of good coming into your life. So take it easy on yourself right now, and just be open to receiving. You might be closed off from some certain gifts and you might not realize it. You might like built a wall up and it's just like hard to accept blessings sometimes, or maybe it's hard to even see that things are blessings. So taking more time to practice self-love and compassion will really help you be more open, help your heart be open to receiving these gifts that are coming. So you can just take like even 5 minutes, ideally longer, every day just to do something that makes you feel good. You can take like a bath, a walk. You can do really kind affirmations and just really, just know that you are loved. That is like the main message. Your guides here, they love you so much. Your angels are very present in your life. And they want you to be open to all this abundance that is coming in super soon for you. I feel like this is going to be happening. Like the quicker it'll come, like, is the more open you are to receiving it. So what can you do to be more open? I know it's sometimes hard to let your wall down and be receptive to gifts, but just like look out for the little things in life. Like be grateful for what you have now, and like maybe something will happen, like, oh, like you get someone pays for your coffee, or like you got a really great parking spot. Just like little things in your day-to-day life. Like just be grateful and be like, wow, I'm so lucky. I'm so loved. Life is great. I can't believe I just got this. Even if it's like the most minor thing, just realize that it is a blessing. And the more you find little things in your day as a blessing and be grateful for the little things, then all of a sudden these big blessings are going to start pouring in, because like spirit like realizes you're open to it and it's more in alignment with your thoughts and your vibration. But that is what I have for you, group number 2. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and have a great day. Practice some self-love today. I love you. Bye, group number 2. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your reading. You chose this feather here. Let's see what bird it is and what message spirit has for you. Ooh, it's an owl. Your intuition is correct. Follow your inner wisdom without fail. Ooh, so you might have been questioning things or getting some like intuitive pull lately, and this is spirit confirming that your intuition is right, what you're feeling is right. And it might be hard sometimes to like let your head get in the way. Oh, my cat's running around crazy. You can hear that. But like follow your heart, your intuition. Your third eye is very open right now. Follow your inner wisdom without fail. I have a feeling for a lot of you in group number 3, there's been something on your mind, and this is confirmation from spirit that your intuition is correct. And I feel like you guys are so smart and so wise, and your guides are just so in love with you, and they're so proud of you. There might just be something here when you've been like questioning your intuition and not following up on it. You might be like, oh, that's just my head, that's just in my head, that's whatever. But like spirit's like, no, you're really on point. So what can you do to like maybe trust your intuition more? I feel like just trusting in general and being open to receiving these intuitive messages will be really helpful. You could be just make sure you're like sleeping okay, and you can use a dream journal. I feel like your guides might talk to you in your dreams. But when you're well rested and your mind is at ease, it's way easier for these intuitive messages to come through. You can practice some meditation, yoga, whatever it is for you, journaling. But I feel like even without all that, like practicing that, your intuition is definitely good. Maybe you can, like, if you have a tarot deck or oracle deck, maybe you can work with that. But if it makes you feel more confident to have a tool, but your intuition is definitely on point. I feel like your guides have been trying to tell you something or confirm something. So hopefully just this card alone is confirming that for you. But if not, just know that your intuition is strong. You might doubt yourself, but you should have confidence. Wow, we have transformation. Okay, I feel like your life is on the brink of a major transformation, and that's why Spirit wants you to realize this, so you can follow your intuition. I feel like you're being pulled to something, to some change, to like making drastic changes probably actually in your life. And when you're feeling that way, you might be like, I'm crazy. Why would I leave my job? And to do this? Why would I blah, blah, blah? You're not crazy. That's your intuition. That's your spirit guides. They're pulling you, like, because there's a major transformation happening spiritually, like all in like just your whole life. So maybe it's kind of new for you that you're into spirituality and tarot, or like, you know, these types of readings and just learning about your spirit guides, your angels, all of that. And that's why you might be feeling like it's just so new that you're not really sure about your intuition and all of that. And you're not really sure about making these big changes, but I feel like you're going through some spiritual awakening, or you have been, and your life is about to transform for the better. Or these intuitive hits you're getting, these downloads, are to help you transform your life for the better. There's a lot of positive changes coming. So listen to what feels right. Follow what makes you feel good. Do what makes you feel good. And that is a sign that you are in alignment. And be open to these positive changes. And trust your intuition. What other message do you have for group number 3? Ooh, romance and connection. Perhaps for some of you guys, this pull you're getting, it could be to leave a current connection or romantic partner, or it could be to get out there and meet new people, and that's definitely confirmation from Spirit right now. But I feel like throughout this transformation, you are going to have way deeper connections. I feel like there's so many changes coming to your life. I can feel group number 3, but you might be feeling pulled to just spend less time with certain people, or maybe for some of you, just spend time with new people or just meet new people. It doesn't really necessarily mean that some of your relationships have to end. It's just like sometimes we evolve and we grow, but the people around us, they're not there yet, and we can't force other people to change, right? So you might be being pulled to meet more people that are more in alignment with you, you know, and that's totally okay. And sometimes we have to let people go, and that doesn't mean they're gone forever. You can connect again if it's right, you know. But if you're feeling pulled to change some of your connections or make a new one or end one, your intuition is correct on that. And I feel like there's major transformation coming in your life, including your relationships. You're going to have deeper connections. I feel like there's something here with your like transforming how you even view yourself. Like you respect yourself more. You like just trust yourself more. I feel like that's part of this transformation. Like you'll start to trust your intuition more and just do more things that make you happy. And like the more you like work on self-love and self-care, and like you're kind of self-focused, you're not even trying to meet these new people. Like they're just going to flood into your life because you're going to just be so happy alone. And that is like the hottest thing in the world, right? Someone who's comfortable in their own skin and just like self-sufficient, just is like happy no matter what. They're not in a codependent or attached style relationship, or that they don't have that kind of attachment style. People will just be automatically like magnetized to you. Yeah, there's major transformation coming. If you've been wanting a new romance, that is definitely coming. And Spirit wants you to know, like, when you go out on dates and stuff like that, really listen to your intuition. If you feel really good with this person, that is a great sign. But if you feel like something's off, something's off. So trust that. And eventually you're going to meet someone that is in total alignment. And again, this doesn't have to be romance, but it is a strong connection, like a soul connection, twin flame. And twin flames don't have to be, you know, sometimes I don't like using that word. Some people get a weird idea or get like attached to that and stick to relationships they shouldn't. But I know you guys aren't, but I just usually don't use that word. I was kind of thrown off. But you're going to be feeling like this is like soul family, like you've known them in past lifetimes. Yes, I love this. Yeah, so look out for new relationships and listen to your intuition in all areas, but definitely in what we talked about. So that is what I have for you, group number 3. I hope this resonated. I hope it was helpful. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video, leave a comment, and have a great day. Do something special for yourself. And listen to your intuition for the millionth time. But really, it is strong. You are a wise owl, my friend. I love you. Last but not least, we have group number 4. Welcome to your reading. This is the feather you chose. Let's see what bird it is and what message from your angels. The osprey, your success is now at hand. Allow the abundance to flow to you effortlessly. Ooh, group number 4. There is abundance coming into your life. Success. What have you been working on? It's going to work out well, or even better than you thought. But Spirit wants you to be open to it, allowing abundance to flow to you. there might be some sort of money block you have at this moment, and Spirit is coming through today to help you release that so you can let this abundance in. What is your mindset towards money right now, group number 4? Do you have any like lack mentality? Do you think money is evil, or only like super rich people can have money, etc.? You know, all this programming we get when we're young and through society and all of that. Really take some time to like journal or think about your money mindset and see if there's anything that could be blocking you. Do you have any issues with feelings of worth? Like, you are worthy. Your guides, your angels, they want you to know you are worthy of abundance. You are worthy of success. You are worthy of wealth, good health, everything. You are worthy. And if you want all this abundance to come into your life, you need to believe it too. So I think it'd be really great for you to use affirmations like, I am worthy. I am worthy of all the, like what I was just saying, but I'll say it again. I am worthy of abundance. I am worthy of love. I am worthy of money. I am worthy of success. I am worthy of a family. Whatever it is you want, say it every day and just really try and identify if there's potential blocks here that could be stopping your abundance coming through, because Spirit is about to send you so much success, so much abundance. And that is so beautiful. And don't be afraid, like if you're like, oh, I'm so blocked, like this is Spirit coming through to make sure that you're open to it, to let you know that your abundance is coming to you. Just be open to receive and be so grateful for everything you have now too. And it's just going to flow into your life effortlessly. I love this. Let's see what else your guides have to say. Angels, Spirit guides, group number 4. What else do you have? Composure. Look, doesn't he look, or he or she, look like they're like in the ultimate position to receive? I feel like there's something here. Are you open to receiving? It's like coming right down from Spirit, because how their hands are, that's like being open. So I think one thing that would really help you work on receiving and all of that could be breath work and yoga. Composure, this is interesting. I'm not sure what they mean exactly, but to me right now I'm just thinking of just being receptive and open and working on like your divine feminine, your yin energy. Putting down that sword, putting down the logical mind, the chattery mind, and just opening up your heart. I feel like doing some heart chakra meditations. Well, specifically with abundance and money, that starts with our root chakra. So I feel like work your way up. If you're not familiar with the chakras, that's something to look into. But the root chakra has a lot to do with our mindset and our feelings of worth, and it has to do with like childhood traumas and just in general our programming. I feel like it'd be really good to work on that. You can do some grounding exercises, some yoga, some breath work, like I said, some meditation, and just be open. Like I know I keep saying that it sounds silly, but a lot of us, we don't realize we block out certain things. So I feel like, and sometimes it's because we have this like thing called the reticular activating system, is that it is, a RAS, and our minds are so programmed, it'll only show us things we believe. Like, so I feel like if you're always expecting not to have money, like you wouldn't really expect just these opportunities to come and you might miss them. I hope that makes sense. But doing positive affirmations and really working on your mindset and being open, or that will help open you up to these new opportunities. I feel like you might be getting a lot of like intuitive hits, and your guides are really trying to speak to you, and they want you to also be open to receiving their guidance and messages. Look out for signs and symbols like angel numbers and stuff like that. Any synchronicities, that is definitely something to pay attention to. That could be messages from your spirit guides. And the more grounded you are, the more open you are to receive these messages from Spirit. And they could be guiding you to receiving this abundance and guiding you to realize how you can draw this money in specifically, or what opportunities to go for. So really focusing on being open to receiving those messages, I think, is really important here too. So how can you get out of your head and more into your body? I highly recommend yoga and breath work. Like we were talking about, meditation, journaling, looking out for the synchronicities. anything that can get you from feeling really in your head and just thinking about things from the past, like being more in the present moment. That being in the present moment is the best way for you to gain these insights and to gain this abundance. Look, it's like even kind of gold coming down to his head. Or her, I can't tell, it doesn't matter. Their head. Spirit, what else for group number 4? Ooh. Oh my God, inner child healing, that just popped out. Okay, definitely confirmation of the root chakra here. Inner child healing, and what we were talking about, how there could be some money blocks from childhood. Yeah, thank you, Spirit. Spirit's definitely coming through. You're going to be getting so much abundance once you do some healing. And I know some people are like, what, I've already done the healing. Healing is a lifelong thing, my friend. But you're going, you know, you're so close to being successful with this healing and gaining so much abundance. So you can look up inner child work online. You can do everything we already talked about. I really recommend the root chakra because that came through, and now we have inner child, and a lot of it has to do with the root chakra. And this will really help you identify any of these potential money blocks you have. And then once you identify that, that's like the biggest step. Like just identifying it is so healing, and so you're so aware, and it's such like progress. So don't worry if you're like stuck on it. Just really take the time just to identify it. Identify what these thoughts could be. It could just be a few thoughts, one experience, a few experiences as a child. But it really has to do with some limiting belief from childhood. So looking into inner child healing, some journal prompts online would be so helpful. And doing all the grounding stuff we talked about, the root chakra work. Your guides are going to be pouring in abundance and success into your life. I love this. Your guides are so present and trying to send you this golden ray of abundance. So I hope that made sense. I hope that resonated for you, group number 4. I love this reading. I feel like your guides are so present right now, and they are like just nurturing you. They're here with you along every step of the way. I know healing work can be hard sometimes, but you can't really evolve and grow if you don't go through that, shedding those old layers. And you're about to be doing that, and it's going to be rewarding. So keep up the good work. I love you so much, group number 4. That's it. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video, leave a comment, and do something sweet for yourself today. You deserve it. I love you so much. Thank you. Bye.